Welcome back to Real Phonies, where we take a love for movies and television and combine it with very little knowledge about movies and television. I'm your host, Christian. Join with me is my co-host, Joseph.
Yellow.
Ian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Jay Hugh. Back again for our weekly news episode, Hollywood Scuttlebutt. Ian.
So yeah, actually a bunch of trailers that we wanted to go through and some news. The first one is, and this is in no particular order, we usually go best to worst, but we're going to start off with Bad Boys for Life.
So we are starting off worst to best.
Yeah. No, I feel good about that.
I don't know. This reminded me of the first Bad Boys, like the way it was shot. It kind of had like a 90s kind of look to it.
Oh, it feels, for a movie not directed by Michael Bay, it sure as hell looks like a movie directed by Michael Bay.
Yes.
That shot of like the lens flare coming over the hood of the car, that's
that reminded me of Bad Boys 1 even, because like Bad Boys 2 I guess has that too, but that specifically reminded me of Bad Boys 1.
Yeah, that's in every Michael Bay movie.
Lots of Porsches and Lamborghinis.
Yeah, what cops drive those cars?
Is that ever addressed in any of these movies? Because, like on Miami Vice, when Sonny Crockett drove the Lamborghini, that was addressed. It was part of his cover. But this is never addressed how this cop has so much fucking money.
I don't think so. He must have like a trust fund, but I don't think that's ever spelled out.
All I'm going to say is I am glad that it feels like the 90th Will Smith I think we've had yet.
Yeah.
It felt very like classic Will
It doesn't
Smith.
look good though. We all agree about
No,
that.
yeah, no.
I mean, I love Bad Boys 2 though, so like it doesn't. It looks a step down.
And might also be the first job that Martin Lawrence has had since the 90s, so it's also
it's true.
Also good news on that front.
Yeah, I'm not really excited
like,
for
the
this
gag
movie.
where they pull up next to the fire hydrant and he scuffs. Like it's so unoriginal.
Do you know what?
I feel like they've already done that in Bad Boys 1.
How did passing out while jogging ruin Martin Lawrence's career? Prostitutes and murders, all kinds of people come back from. But for some reason, when he passed out while jogging, it was like, well, we're just done with that crazy guy.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. This looks pretty dumb. I think what struck me as the dumbest is there's this whole retirement angle in it, and it's called Bad Boys for Life. I think he might not retire at the end.
Yeah.
And they say, one last time about 40 times in the trailer. But it's called Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
I got a feeling if this one makes money, we'll get another one.
It'll keep going
For
sure. They literally sing the Bad Boys theme with other cops, and it's a little too on the nose.
It's pretty on the nose.
They want a franchise. So those two dudes maybe don't want a franchise. The studio would not agree to make it if they didn't see franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, they think this can be Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
Do you remember the
It's not that far off.
No, it's not.
Tom Hiddleston like warehouse? I think we watched it together. It was like there was a bunch of guns, and it was like apparently this is the same director.
That
who
had
did
Tom Hiddleston? I don't think it did. You're talking about Free Fire.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
not
with
Tom
John
Hiddleston.
Hamm.
Yes, I think that's the director of this.
Oh, I
read-
do like that movie.
I don't remember it much. It seemed like a 90s movie. It seemed like this. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
really silly the whole premise is the whole movie is a really long shootout where everyone gets injured and is just kind of like trying to prop themselves up to
In a
shoot other
warehouse.
people more. It's
Right.
ridiculous.
It sounds funny.
It is funny.
Me and Nips used to watch everything.
Yeah, I know.
Including that bad movie. Next is Two
Better than
Popes trailer. Maybe it is better than Transformers. Next is Two Popes. It's a Netflix movie. It's Anthony Hopkins and Jonathan Pryce. And it's the story of Pope Benedict passing off like the popish...
The
what would
Pope baton.
Yeah, what would he call that? To the new Pope, which is... He's escaping me right now.
John
Papacy?
Paul?
Papalcy? Popalcy. I don't know how you...
John Paul was before.
No,
No,
Pope Benedict's passing it off to...
Francis.
Francis. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
We were saying John Paul beforehand.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking it doesn't matter. I forgot,
Okay.
I forget that Benedict was in the middle, honestly.
Gotcha.
He's forgettable, to say the least.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched the trailer. What did you guys think about it? I'm aware of the movie.
It's Anthony Hopkins is playing Benedict and Jonathan Pryce is playing Francis. And,
Spot on casting, by the way.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I love it just because they kind of look like two doddery, absent-minded old dudes who they kind of don't like each other, but kind of just like enjoy each other's company. I think both the actors are great. I think they have kind of an odd little chemistry from the trailer.
Yeah.
It also seems like an Oscar baity kind of movie that one or both of them would be nominated for. But if it's on Netflix, I'll
What's
watch
the
it.
setup? Is it like just a single day them talking?
I don't
That's
know.
what I would imagine it would be.
I don't know what the turnover time is
Yeah.
for the
Because that's not even how you pick a pope. Like it's not like it
No.
got handed off. Like they vote on it. So
Yeah.
White smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I think I mean, I don't know.
Couple doves in the air.
I don't know
I
because
think that's John Woo.
because the trailer isn't really like about the plot of the movie. It's kind of just showing the relationship between the two of them, and I think it's supposed to be like the biopic of their relationship in real life. I guess I don't know, but also kind of about like the conflict of the old church philosophies, and Francis being the guy who's like really pushing like things need to be changed, and I don't know. It seems interesting to me.
Well, if the Pope property's coming out soon, I'm definitely more on the side of Young Pope Season 2, based solely on titties.
Is Young Pope good?
I don't know, but Jude Law's titties look great. Anthony Hopkins, don't want to see that dude with his shirt off.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Next there's some casting rumors about the Jeremy Renner show, the Hawkeye TV show on Disney Plus. I guess Haley Steinfeld.
You made it sound way sadder when it was just a Jeremy Renner TV show.
You wouldn't get any other
if you
TV
said
show.
that without the second part, I'd be like, nah.
It was like, is this like Oprah? Does he give people advice?
So yeah, Haley Steinfeld is in the running, I guess, to be Kate Bishop.
She's been offered the role. It's in her court.
And she's
according to Variety.
From Zombieland,
Zombieland?
True Grit.
True Grit.
Who's the girl in Zombieland?
Emma Stone?
Emma Stone.
Oh, the
Abigail
younger
Breslin.
girl.
I'm thinking
Abigail Breslin. You are.
Yeah. True Grit, Pitch Perfect, Bumblebee,
Other stuff.
other things.
Edge of 17, I think.
She was Gwen Stacy in Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Nice call.
I like her.
I was very worried about the casting of this. I have a strong attachment to this character. Sarah has a strong attachment to this character. So the wrong casting on it could affect me adversely.
For those who don't listen to every episode, Kate Bishop is like the protege Hawkeye.
Right. At one point, Hawkeye dies, like superheroes tend to do, and then comes back to life. And while he was gone, Kate Bishop takes up the role as Hawkeye, and she basically just decides, well, I'm going to continue to be Hawkeye. And they're both Hawkeye, and they work together.
And didn't you tell me that's like one of the best comic runs? You talk about that a lot.
That's top 5 for me.
Yeah.
Matt Fraction, David Aja, Hawkeye run. If they base this on that, it could be awesome. But yeah, I think this is good casting. She's fucking phenomenal in True Grit. She's very good in Bumblebee. I give a shit about those Pitch Perfect movies, but there are people that like them a lot. So I'm excited if this comes through.
I specifically like the idea of her and Jeremy Renner bouncing off each other because I feel like they have a similar energy.
Yeah.
I think what this is indicative of is that they want a star because this role is going to continue past this show.
Yes.
So it's someone who is going to be able to carry a franchise on their own.
I mean, look, I guess if you're a real actor, I can see you being like, maybe I should think about it. But if you're a person who wants to make money and be famous and get work, why would you not sign a Marvel contract?
100%, yeah.
Well, Haley Steinfeld after True Grit,
Unless you hate Comic-Con.
I was very, like, oh man, she's going to be the next thing. She's going to be my favorite thing. And then she decided to be a pop star, and I was very disappointed. So it seems like she's courting my approval again, which people should do.
It's all for you.
It's for me, totally.
Yeah. True Grit's great. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Yeah.
One of the few remakes that I think is better than the original.
Yes, and I love the original, but the new one's better.
Good point. The next trailer is Jojo Rabbit. It's
Taika Waititi?
Yes.
I got you.
Good call, because I can never say his name. It's like World War II, and it's about the main guy is a German, 12-year-old who's, enrolled in, a Hitler training.
Hitler Youth type of...
Nazi training program ran by Sam Rockwell, and Scarlett Johansson's his mom. Great cast.
What a cast.
Say it again.
Taika Waititi
is playing Hitler, an imaginary version. This guy's imaginary friend, and that movie looks great. That trailer is great.
Yeah.
Seems like the plot of the movie basically is this kid's in Hitler's youth type thing, totally ingrained. His imaginary friends ate off Hitler, and then finds out his mom is hiding a Jewish girl.
Yeah, who becomes his friend.
Yeah, and he has to,
Looks like it's got some heart. It looks hilarious. I'm 100% on board for this. I can't wait.
It's one of those things where I would love to see how he pitched this movie because on paper it seems like a tough sell, but in the trailer it looks super for a movie that is about Nazis where the imaginary Hitler is one of the main characters. It looks really heartwarming.
I mean, it does, and you wouldn't think that, but that's what I got out of it too.
Yeah.
If you just explained the premise, it would sound like a joke movie that Tracy Jordan would do on 30 Rock.
Yes,
Whiteface or something.
Oh my God, he would. You're right.
Yeah. But it does look really good. I said this in text to you guys, but it seems like the movie I've always wanted for Sam Rockwell. And, I've always really liked Sam Rockwell, even though he always hasn't done movies that interest me. So this looks real good.
Did you ever actually watch Moon?
I still
You
have,
motherfucker. I gave you Moon like 10 years ago.
To be fair, you gave it to me to borrow for a couple days, and I just never gave it back. We've both moved multiple times since then.
You've had his copy of Moon for 10 years and never took 2 hours?
I'm an asshole.
That's great. Yeah. Do we know when this comes out?
November?
That sounds right.
Okay.
We did it in our fall movie
And is
preview.
it theatrical or is it Netflix?
I think it's theatrical.
I think it's theatrical, yeah.
Played really well at TIFF.
Yeah, I know the first
Or
reviews
Venice?
dropped today. I was reading them. And
One of the fucking film festivals. we're in right
yeah,
now.
it looks good. I'm excited.
The
So-
one where Roman Polanski won. I think it's that one. Whatever one that one
I know the
was.
Joker beat him in another.
Yeah, the other one.
The Golden Lion hit the Joker got. Fuck that movie. Next thing is Haley Atwell. Peggy Carter got cast in Mission Impossible 7 and possibly 8. They're shooting them back to back. They weren't very specific. So I don't know. I'm great. I want her to be in more things. I think she's up and coming. I think she's good.
I feel like I only like her as,
She's not in anything else.
whatever she is. Peggy Carter, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I still haven't watched the last Mission Impossible. I'm an idiot. But
What?
I think it's on Amazon or Hulu one now.
Oh,
so
watch that before Moon
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, but
Actually, I want to have a whole conversation about Sam Rockwell with you off air because there are so many other movies. It doesn't matter. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, no, Mission. Henry Cavill is fucking great.
Yeah,
in Mission
he's
Impossible
really
6,
good.
and that's like an Oscar movie.
I watched one of the. I don't know how active on Twitter all of you are, but one of the new trends is seeing like pre-VX shots playing like with the the FX, especially because in games come out and the whole thing's FX. There's one for Mission Impossible 6, which is the jump sequence, and it's the same fucking thing, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean that is the selling points of this movie. These movies is that he might die.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's no other movie that's selling that. Like you're going to watch it because he might die making this.
Yeah.
Is the last one the one where he falls off the helicopter? Mm-hmm. So he really fell
off a fucking helicopter.
and Henry Cavill thought he died. Apparently,
You gotta watch it, man. It's crazy.
I mean,
the one before it where he's velcroed to the side of a fucking plane was. I mean, at that point, it's like this dude wants to die.
he goes up way above that too. Like the Halo jump is fucking nuts.
yeah.
He had to go to. It's only like
this
4
is not
countries.
what this podcast is about. Let's watch it and we'll talk.
But yeah, these are getting shot back to back. It's Christopher McQuarrie's back doing the same one he did 5 and 6. So
I'm interested just to see how he steps up his game. Like it seems like he's trying to keep raising his own bar,
yeah. On Twitter, he said he's come up with something that will put the Halo jump to shame.
which will be insane if that's
Yeah.
true. We'll see.
So yeah, it's exciting. Batman rumors. It leaked today that possibly what the plot's going to be, and apparently it's going to be like we've heard it's going to be mostly detective driven story. Apparently it's full on like his rogue gallery's out there. They're all like out there, and he's investigating like a series of murders that like are like really strange, and they like tie into each of his villains as a suspect. So he's going to run into like a bunch of villains. The people I'm hearing are in it are Penguin, Riddler, Mad Hatter, Catwoman, Firefly, and Two-Face.
So this is the Long Halloween.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like Long Halloween.
Which I would be completely cool
I mean, to be
with.
fair, that's what this was rumored to be way back when we didn't. Well, we knew Ben Affleck had problems, but before we really knew Ben Affleck had problems, so
Arkham City a little bit could kind of pull from this.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited. Like I said, I've kind of gotten on board with Robert Pattinson. I was kind of against the grain at first, but I think he's going to be fine.
The rumor I heard is they're casting Catwoman right now, and they wanted, like, the model, I think, was Tessa Thompson, but Tessa Thompson can't do it because of, like, scheduling or something.
She would be
Maybe
good.
I'm off on that, but they had
So
somebody.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, probably
Perfect.
end up being
Perfect
Zoe
pivot.
Kravitz. I want to say it was Tessa. Someone like who's hot in demand right now, but
Yeah.
also has a super busy schedule. But
Josh
The
Gad
Rock.
has been going for the Penguin for as
Rock
long
is
as this thing
Catwoman.
is. So I'm sure if he's not getting it, he's going to be pissed.
I mean, if you're a fat guy and you want to be in a superhero movie, who else are you going to?
I mean, look,
you got him in the Blob, and that's it.
I'm down with Josh Gad as the Penguin, but I'm also down with disappointing Josh.
Yes,
with not giving him the
both of those are appealing.
Yeah, that's a win-win for me.
I mean, yeah, it would be great if they just hired some handsome dude and put him in a fat suit.
I would love that.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
So wait, Long Halloween. Who ends up being the murderer in that?
Oh man, that is a complicated answer.
Okay.
The probably the most accurate is Harvey Dent's wife.
Okay, so it's like a left field kind of thing.
But it's one of those things where there's some copycats, so some of the ones might not have been done by her, and one of them may have even been done by Harvey. It's a both dumb and complicated story.
So it sounds like some of the murders are going to have like leftover clues pointing to these villains.
Right.
I don't know. That sounds really comic booky and like really cool. So we haven't done one where he's a detective.
Yeah, I love the idea of the detective development being brought into it. So
I'm into it.
Yeah.
And then we just watched hot off the press, hot takes, Dr. Sleep.
Three of us did.
Yeah. Joseph couldn't be bothered to watch it.
I abstained on moral grounds, but you guys seem really thrilled by it, so I want you guys to pitch me why it's going to not suck.
Yeah, so Dr. Sleep is the sequel to The Shining, based on a book. We just watched the trailer. They are leaning heavy into The Shining. I thought it looked good. What did you think, Jones?
I really liked it. I thought it was creepy in ways I didn't anticipate. Certainly ways that the first trailer didn't really show.
Yes.
Rebecca Ferguson's character is like this weird magic user cannibal thing.
She's wearing some Four Non-Blondes hat that I don't
seems
like.
It's a whole Four Non-Blondes character.
Yes. It seems like there's like a cult. My take was that like a cult is going after the Shining people, trying to kill the Shining people. But I like how they went back to, what's the hotel called?
The Overlook.
Yes, and they're in the snow, and the twins are in there. The hallway of blood. I mean, it looks like they're leaning. This should be Shining 2.
Is this Ready Player 1, 2, or is this Shining 2?
Yeah, better than Ready Player 1. That movie's worse than Transformers.
Wrong.
In the sense of, is this movie going to be able to hold up on its own merit, or is it just 100% banking off nostalgia from The Shining?
I don't think you'd like it if you didn't watch Shining 1. That was my impression.
Well, Ewan McGregor does have a beard in part of it, and I believe that a Ewan McGregor beard can carry a movie, so I'll watch it.
And he looked run down.
Carried three back in the
He had
day.
like a tired kind of look to him. I don't know. Like you said, he's a real actor, or maybe you said that.
Yeah, we're the same person. It doesn't matter.
So
we actually talked about that today.
And this is November, early November, like November 2, I think. So coming. And the last thing is Birds of Prey, which is February. They released a trailer in front of it, only in theaters. I think it has leaked online. That's what I read. But it's like a teaser thing. It's really short. It starts off like they made sure we had to play it right before actual It. So it starts off with a bunch of like red balloons, and you think you're watching It. Then fucking Harley Quinn comes out with her hammer and is like, "Aren't you sick of clowns?" You know what I mean? And busts him with her fucking hammer, and makes it seem like this is going to be post-divorce of the Joker. She's an independent woman, doesn't need no man. And then it's a bunch
Often the best Harley Quinn stories.
Yeah. And then it's like a bunch of shots of Ewan McGregor as Black Mask, Huntress, which is Obi-Wan's side piece, and I forget who the
Wait a second.
Black Canary.
Are they both in this movie?
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Oh shit! I didn't. I didn't realize we did those castings separately because they got announced separately. But
Yep.
yeah, that's
That was a package deal, I'm sure.
Yeah,
What's her name?
Mary Elizabeth
Winstead.
Yeah.
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, she's great.
got those big.
I mean, I
doe
think
eyes.
she's just his piece now.
No,
No,
because essentially he tried to do 2 and ended up with 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poor Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
If anyone could have pulled it off, probably would have been him.
Shoot your shot, Ewan.
And then Black Canary's in it. I don't know who's playing her. I forget. And then the police detective, who's like a hard drinking. She's from
Renee Montoya.
Montoya.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
and she's from White Man Can't Jump.
Oh, Rosie Perez?
Yes, she's
Oh,
fun. Yeah,
yeah.
which I think is a good
Yeah.
casting. It's really quick though. Like I said, it ties into it pretty heavy, but they're going to start ramping up that promotional material. I think because we're now like 6 months out.
Yeah, the movie comes out in like February.
Yeah. And I think it'll do well. It's going to play to that Suicide Squad crowd, which, as
I just
we all
hope it's-
know,
I just hope it's better than Suicide
Yeah.
Squad.
I think it will be. I'm going on a ledge.
I don't know if it's going to be better than Transformers, but better than Suicide Squad.
That's not a high bar, so I think we'll be okay.
It's a fair bar for the DCU.
Yeah.
True. And
That's the news?
That's the news.
All right, I love it. So join us a little bit later this week. We're going to be doing the best villains on the big screen, the silver screen. And hopefully we've come up with a fun little format for it. We'll see how it actually ends up. Thank you guys for listening. If you want to get in touch with us, you can reach us at realphonies@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter at realphonies and on Instagram at real_phonies.
Rate the podcast on Facebook.
Yeah. Thanks to Zach Evans for art and Brian Velasquez for our theme. We'll see you guys later.
Later.